Like, that's the turkey read aloud. So, the kids were on another level today. Like, this was something crazy going up in here. We got a whole lot of nothing done. So can you see all this snow that we got? Yeah, neither can I. I knew it wasn't gonna snow, but it's actually supposed to snow all day long today. But I mean, it's supposed to be like, I don't know, 38 degrees or something today. It's like the high, so I don't know, we'll see. We rarely get snow out here. And when we do, it's like barely anything, so we'll just see. But some of my family back in Kansas had some snow, so that was probably exciting for them. I don't think they got a snow day out of it though, but they have they get a lot more snow than we do. So when we get snow, it's like kind of a big deal. Most of what we usually get is a 2-hour delay because it just doesn't get that bad. I'm not sure if anything's gonna happen today. I checked the weather again today and it was like back to a normal thing. I think it's supposed to be just really windy today, which probably means that we will not be going outside for recess today, which means that we are going to get a short lunch schedule. Fine by me, because it is my duty week this week. I don't care at all, you know? And then this morning, I guess we won't be going outside, because I think it said that it was like, feels like 20 degrees or something earlier when I saw it. But it is Monday, so it is time for Coffee Talk Monday. Cue the intro. For today's Coffee Talk Monday, this suggestion was like brought to my attention by one of my commenters, my followers, my subscribers. And you know, she commented on my video. I can't remember what her name was at the top of my head, and I don't want to look it up right now because I'm driving. So you know how that goes. So I will just I'll write her name down the bottom, but of the screen. She had brought up something about self-care, like talking about self-care. I think self-care is like a large topic to talk about, so I'm breaking it down. So, and I've already done one on self-care, just like doing what you love to do and those kind of things. But the other one I want to talk about is, I think one is knowing what stresses you out or what your triggers are. So I think when you identify those, you know when to figure out like ways to cope with those kind of situations. So knowing what triggers your stress, or know what triggers like your frustration and those kind of things. I know what my triggers are. My triggers are when I start to feel like I have too much going on. I start to get like antsy and frustrated. I don't know why I keep doing this, you know, and I start to get stressed because of that. Because I know what it is. I know what causes it. Still happen, but I'm able to work myself back out of it because I know what the trigger is. I know what causes it. It's when I feel overwhelmed, and because I have a lot going on. A lot of times it's my fault. I put way too much on my plate. I just think it's important to know what's going to cause your stress. So if you need to, write it down. Like when you start to get stressed, write them down. Like just in a journal somewhere, write down, this is what happened. And maybe you can start seeing a pattern. Oh, okay, this is when I'm starting to get stressed. These are the kind of things that cause me to get stressed. These are my trigger points. So I think that's important to do. So that's our first step in the journey to self-care, is knowing your stress triggers or your frustration triggers or whatever. Also, remember that this job is stressful. Teaching is a stressful job. So, but I live for two things. I live for two things. One, because I was born. Two, because I haven't died yet. For today, we are going to be starting our turkey unit, and it comes from, like, that's the turkey read aloud. So I'm thinking about doing a book with it. So they will have something like this. They'll glue the cover on. Close read will go on the inside. Vocabulary maybe, or questions, and then vocabulary in the back. I think vocabulary in the back. It's by Little Teachers That Could. That's who it's by. It was $2 of that on the cover. We're introduced to their spelling words. Today is some more consonant blends, the L blends, GL, PL, and SL. Yeah, last week we had BL, CL, and FL. So this time here is GL, PL, and SL. Today, or this week, we're gonna be working on verbs, so I need to get my anchor chart ready for that. And I need to do the anchor chart for the turkeys. So I think I'll do that in a few minutes. Today we are working on some more telling time to the hour. So I found these little bad boys for the kids to work on. This one here I really like, because I like cutting ones, because it gives those kids those fine motor skills that they don't have, because, you know, they're doing this all the time at home. And then their interactive notebook is going to be this bad boy, where they have to put on 17, take away 17, and they have to write a story to go with it, which I really liked. So, and then we're gonna try to do the verb one today. If not, I'll push it back to tomorrow. Today we do have specials in the afternoon. So we'll do our normal morning stuff, introduce spelling words, introduce phonics skills, practice them on the whiteboards. I'm hoping that the new desk arrangement might be a little bit better. I did have to remove a student from one of the groups because the student is not very nice to people. So they were removed before from the group, and then they worked themselves back into the group, and they were doing okay. Right back at it again. I have parents calling me. I have, you know, it's just like, can't do it. So they got removed again, and they are off to the side. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get to my day, because it is like now 7:13. Not bad, actually. I do have duty this morning, so we'll see how that goes. So it is freezing outside, but it is now 3:10, and I think the temperature said 36 outside, but with the wind chill, 26. Feels like 26 outside. It's cold. And I know that some of you that don't like, you're like, dude, that's not cold at all, but it's pretty cold for us. So, and it's windy too, so all the wind blows through it. It's like, oh, it's like freezing. So I am getting ready. I need to check a couple things before I leave, but I'm gonna try to like get out of here. I need to go all the way across town and go to the university here that we have in our town. Like, we have a small little university that's an extension of the university that I went to graduate from, blah, 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 blah. And I need to go there to get my cap and gown. Yeah, but today we did our first like full thing of Daily 5, and it went pretty well. I was actually pretty pleased, and I realized how much I love working with the small groups. It was like the kids were working, and it was just nice. Like, I only got through two of the Daily 5s, which means tomorrow we have to go through all the rest of the 3. So that won't be too bad though. And yeah, so I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. But I mean, it went pretty well, and I'm pretty pleased with it. Like I said, I got to 2 centers. We ran for about 10 minutes on both of them, which is a little shorter than I wanted to, but at least it's something, and we can just keep building up on it. I think it's just because, for one thing, they've never done the teacher table, and they never done listen to reading, like using the computers during this time. So, God, my forehead's like super shiny. So that is something, but but I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple things done. This is our turkey close read thing that we did, our schema map. I think he's falling off the wall right there, and it drives me crazy. I cannot order my cap and gown from Roswell. I have to order it from Portellus. So now I have to call Portellus and see if I could order it through them. This is so ridiculous. They told me I can come through here. They're like, yeah, you can go there. I drove all the way over here for nothing. Oh well. So we have sun again, so that's awesome, because I feel like I haven't seen the sun in a long time. Okay, this is why you don't run your sprinklers when it's 19 degrees outside. Good morning. It is like 19 degrees outside, like no joke. I know you guys are like, we get colder, whatever, it's cold. Checked, I think. Yep, this thing is still set on, my thing was still set on air conditioner. And yesterday I was noticing it was freezing in here and I'm like, oh, what is the deal with that? And then I was talking to somebody yesterday, one of the teachers, and she's like, yeah, I had to switch back over to heater. I'm like, oh, I forgot we can do that. My laptop is on its way to Texas, so it'll be in Houston today, visiting and all that good stuff. So hopefully they get it fixed because I need my laptop back. And it's getting around to this point now where, and I totally didn't even think, I didn't think about it. Like, I got my Etsy store. We have like a time where we get really busy with orders and stuff, and it's around this time of year because we have these stickers, these calendar stickers, and that people can use like in their bullet journals and stuff, and we sell them like crazy around the beginning of the year. It's getting about that time. I just got another order today, which is not a bad thing, but I don't have a laptop to do it on, so I broke out my old laptop because I really just need to run the Silhouette program, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so today we're going to break into more of the turkey close read stuff. And by the way, one of my students that receives like pull-out services, they made these in their class, and they're so cute. They're little turkeys. This will be the packet. I didn't go into full detail last time. This will be on the cover of their packet. And then we'll put the close read, the dependent questions right here. And then on the back, they will have their vocab, I think. You know what I'll do? I think I'll fold them in half. And then, because I also have a Venn diagram that we want to do, so I'll put that on there too. And so then I'll just fold them in half and stick those to the back, I think. I need to sort all these papers out because they were copied into a packet. And I was lucky because the teacher that made them for me, which is really nice that she does them for me all the time. She makes my copies for me for our close reads and stuff. She always does our like packet thing. But she always does them as a stapled packet, and I'm not a stapled packet kind of person. So I like using the foldables and stuff, like making them a lot more interactive. So it's nice that she does them. And lucky enough, on this set here, she was like, do you want the set that's stapled or not stapled? I'm like, not stapled. Today's math is, I do not have it in front of me. Hold on a second. Today's math is ordering numbers on a 100 chart, so what the kids will get is they're gonna work in partners and they're gonna get these set of just random kind of numbers here, but they actually go in parts of the 100 chart. So like this one here starts at 73, so they'll need to put 73, 74, 75, 76 in a row, and then go underneath and go 83, 84, 85, 86. And then for small group, I think we got bell numbers in my small groups today. And then we're gonna do daily 5, the rest of daily 5 today. So I have small groups going on. I'm kind of all over the place, sorry about this. I'm kind of all over the place with my stuff. Usually I go in order like how I do in the day. So we'll do a turkey close read. This is our spelling word practice. We're gonna try to get to the verbs thing today because today's our long day, so we'll have time for that. We're gonna practice our daily 5. We have 3 groups that I have left. And I split them out. I don't do all 5 in one day. If you guys are wondering how I do my daily 5, I don't do all 5 in one day because I would not get anything done. I just realized how much time I've been recording. So we're gonna start speeding it up here. I don't do them all in one day. I do like 2 one day, 3 the next day, and then get them all done. And then Wednesday we don't have them at all. We don't do daily 5. And then Thursday and Friday we'll have our daily 5. So, and then for the interactive notebook, they're gonna do this here where it tells the hour hand is pointing at, the minute hand is pointing at, so is blank o'clock. Yes, this one is one of mine. Like I said, not all of them are mine. Some are come from Andrew of the Kindergarten Explorers. So. Yes, I have sunglasses. It looks like sunglasses, doesn't it? The kids were on another level today. Like, this was something crazy going up in here. They just wouldn't stop talking. It was talk. And then, like, just little things were so, like, the things they did were just so bizarre. But one of my parents came by and was talking to me, and she was like, "You look like you're having a rough day." I'm like, I am. So she's like, "I'll bring you something." So she came back and she brought me chocolate. How nice. But we got everything done, so that's a good thing. I did just find out that I have, looks like I have 2 IEPs tomorrow. One was from the one on Monday. I guess, I don't know what happened. It just ended up not happening. I was supposed to have it and it just never did. They rescheduled it for tomorrow at 10. So I have one at 8:30, one at 10 o'clock. So I need to find things for my kids to do that can be done with somebody else. And I don't know how long I'm going to be gone. They told me like around about time, but you know, sometimes they last longer than what they're supposed to. So I have been doing a lot of, which like this is not really relevant to anything, but I did get a bunch of like drawings and stuff done for stickers, but I need like it's hard to draw them because I have a tablet, but the tablet's like really crummy, and so it just doesn't work properly. So I do my sketching on there, and then I'm going to transfer those photos over to the other computer and use my, what I call it, it's called the Wacom board? I don't know what it's called. Anyways, I call it Wacom, but it's not right. It's W-A-C-O-M, but it's like Wacom? I don't know, whatever. And I use that, and that's how I do all my lines and stuff, and to like make them a little better. So I'm going to work on those. Hopefully, I'm probably not tonight. I'm probably not going to have time tonight, but that's what my goal is when I'm on break, is to get some stickers and stuff designed and done so I can get some new stuff in my shop. But that has nothing to do with teaching, so, but that's, you know, teachers got a side hustle. But I am going to go ahead and get some stuff planned. I don't know what I'm going to do with these kids. I'm thinking I'm going to try to find maybe some activities the kids could do with each other, and maybe they can do that. I don't know. Alright, so I think I got some stuff planned. I just went on to Teachers by Teachers and found some like games that the kids can play. I don't remember who all these are from, so I'm so sorry. If I figure them out, I'll link them all down below if I remember. But this one here, they just move around the board. And so I put some counters and a die. So they move around the board. There's 2 different games, so if they get bored on one or something, they can move to a different game. If it gets too easy. This one here is a 4 in the row game. So they will roll the die that I have again inside here and mark off, and I just threw a whole bunch of different markers, colored like dry erase markers. So they'll use that one. This one's here came from the Kindergarten Explorer, Andrew. So this one here is a Bug Juice, the short U game, and to help with kids. This also came from him, it's called Kapow. So I have those already set, so they'll have those 2 games. And then my other one hasn't printed yet, but it's one that has cats, and it has like a beginning sound in it, and then like so it's like the onset and rhyme, and they have to build the words, and then they color them in, and once all the words are done, then they win. So, and those will be done, again, I'll have a dry erase marker, and they'll go inside these protective sheets. So, I think I got everything planned, and so I'm out of here now, because it's almost 3:50, and I am ready to go. So, I don't think I was ready for the cold. It's like we went from fall to winter. So, I need to get my progress reports done because they are due, they're due to go out on Friday. So, I'm gonna try to get those done really quick, and then I also need to get, which I'm gonna do right now, figure out what I need to do. But I know I need to get progress reports done. I have to get some iStation reports and Moby Max, anything like stuff like that for my IEPs. We have 2 IEPs. One at 8:30, one at 10 o'clock, which I talked about yesterday, and I got all the stuff ready for it. This was the last game. I just realized it printed finally. This is the last game that I got, and I'm gonna put it inside of a sheet protector, and then the students will just fill in, like they go at, nat, and then they would, that's their thing. And then they would erase it and do it again. And then it explains it right here. I'm gonna stick that with it too. It explains the board game option. And then after school, we'll all have my planning time. And then at 3 o'clock, we're supposed to have our leadership meeting. And I'm like, oh gosh. So that's supposed to go till 4, but I'm hoping it gets done earlier because I have to get home and edit this vlog, get it uploaded. Meetings, meetings, meetings. That's all it is. Meetings. So, but I'm gonna go plan out what I need to do, but first, I don't know what we're doing today. It is early release today, so, you know what? I'm not even gonna pull anything out at this point, because I don't think we're gonna have time to do anything. So, the kids will be playing the games this morning, and they're gonna have, I'm kidding them, like extended iPad time, and I know that's so ridiculous, and I hate doing that for them, but for me to have, I don't know who's coming into my room, so I don't know if I should be planning for like an actual sub, like somebody that knows how to use a Promethean board. Like I don't know any of that stuff. Is it going to be an associate that's coming in that doesn't know how to use a Promethean board? I don't know. I am trying to make it as easy as possible for them. So that's why they have the centers going. They'll do iPads this morning. So I'm going to go through and actually go through their iStation time in just a second. I'm going to write down everybody that still has iStation time they need to do. So they'll be doing that. And then students that are finished with that can do Moby Max or something, or Epic Books. And then I'll let the person in the room, the substitute, whoever they are, my filler inner, know that, you know, they can get X amount of time of free time. One of the games my kids have been playing, and they love it, is Sushi Monster. They've been playing that on iPads. They love that game. So if you've never used it, they love it. And they're actually learning on it. So it's like one of my students came back and he was like, oh my God, Mr. Michelberg, so 60 plus 40 equals 100. I'm like, awesome. He's like, because you have 6 10s, then you had 4 more 10s, that's 10 10s, that's 100. And I'm like, the game, they're not playing like something like Angry Birds or something. They're playing educational games. So they have sight word games they can play. They have the math games. I think there's a maze game called Math Maze or Mouse Maze. Then there's also Dr. Seuss one on there where they can read Dr. Seuss books. So their free time is like still educational. So I don't feel as bad about it, but I really don't want them spending all that time on the iPad. Like that's so ridiculous. But again, I don't know what don't know how this morning's gonna go. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone. So I'm trying to plan so that I'm gone for a long time. But I'm hoping I'll be back early so I can get some stuff done. So we're gonna try to get calendar done, and we did get verbs done. And so we did all that. The kids really like doing the verbs. We did the verb poem, but they go through and they highlight all the verbs. And then I played a game at the end yesterday at the end of the day where I gave them a sentence like, the dog walked down the street or something, I don't know. And then they had to tell me what the verb or the noun was. So we'll probably go over a little bit more verb stuff just for fun. And then when I come back for my second meeting, it'll be 11 o'clock. I'm gonna try to do my last Daily 5 Center at that time because I have one more group that didn't get finished. So that's my plans for today. And then right after lunch, they're in specials the whole rest of the day, and we're in our planning meeting. So that's about it. Like, today is gonna be the craziest day, and I hope they do really well. It is 2:14 and it is early release today, so you know how that goes. We got a whole lot of nothing done today. My first IEP ran over like 40 minutes, maybe it was 30 minutes, it was about 30 minutes. So it ran over 30 minutes. So the kids got iPads for like a super long time, and I didn't even realize it was gonna take that long. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that. And then the second one, but like so let me go ahead and 8:30 I went to my IEP, got done at 9:40. Got back here in the classroom, it was like 9:45. The kids had they had 10 minutes of snack, and then we started their like group work thing that I had, all the little games I had. And I went to my other one, came back and it was 10:40. And I let them finish playing at the last rotation they had. And then we tried to do Daily 5, and then they call us and they're like, we're doing hearing and vision right now. Are you serious? So then we take it down for hearing and vision. That took us all the way till lunchtime. They just finished up right at lunchtime, and with the hearing and vision, we got back to our class, did backpack mailbox. That's what I call it, when they pick up their backpack. And then they went to specials, came back, and they left. That was what we did today. We got a whole lot of nothing done. What a waste of a day. But it's done, it's over with. So I'm gonna go ahead and start figuring out, I need to get progress reports done. So I'm gonna be working on that. So I'm gonna crank some music and watch, I wish I could watch some vlogs. I wonder if I can. Because I might be able to sit at that table and put it on over there. Ooh, I can take my other iPad though. You know what, I can do that, duh. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'm not gonna listen to music, maybe I'll just watch some YouTube videos. So, because I'm like way behind on vlogs. Like, so if I haven't watched your vlog, or if I haven't commented, I am so sorry. I do like your videos when I do watch them, but I just don't have the time to comment all the time because they're usually just playing, and I'm listening to them, and I'm watching, and then doing work and watching. That's kind of how I'm doing it. And with Rudy being home now during the day, when I get home, I don't have time to I don't have that. I used to turn it on and like sit and watch him until he got from work at like 6:30. I don't get that anymore either, so I'm really like limited on time. So I try to watch him when I can. So I usually watch him in the mornings, but I have to watch short ones. I do try to watch as often as I possibly can. If I don't comment, I am so sorry. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and so I'm gonna set this other table, I think, and do that. iPad is dead. So I'm gonna watch them on my phone. so it is time for me to go home. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on all my social media that's listed down below. And if you would like to buy me a coffee, the link is all the way down in the bottom of the description. And until next time, don't forget to always be you. Bye.